that they have mental health issues.
Okay,
and so it would have taken less money to have supported those people with wraparound services than it is to have paid for us to lock them up that 5,000 times.
You know, I'm curious about this service center because I think that that too is a much needed kind of thing, if I understand the concept. That is to have some kind of facility located at an appropriate places. It might not necessarily be one center, but several centers located at appropriate. So people who are walking around, and I thought of this during the summertime when we were facing that 103, 104 degree weather, and you know, I'd be riding around in the comfort of my air conditioning, and then I'd look out and I'd see people who are standing on the corner with absolutely no effort, nothing to get them out of the sun at all, and that's a real problem, I think.
It is. And the fact that Nashville does provide like the little porta potties in some parks, but not the ones downtown, not where homeless people are. And they don't want the homeless people downtown. And so they're acting like that just not providing services is going to get them to move. And, you know, we as a community should be providing a quality of life and safety and living for all of our citizens. That means the ones that are homeless as well as those that are moving to the downtown area. Whoever decided that it was okay for them to just demolish the park downtown, that without a public hearing or without any kind of
Would they eliminated one of the parks downtown that
they tore it down because homeless people were resting there in the daytime.
Well, now, where does a person without a home, without shelter, in a real sense, where does that person rest at? I mean, you walk from one place to another, but there has to be some time during the day that you just get tired. You want to sit down and go. You can't go into any establishments, can you?
No, you can't.
Well, what do you do when you get
like
there?
I said, they'd rather lock people up than provide services. They've built benches now where somebody can't even just lay down at night on the bench because they put that little metal bar in the middle. The little plant stands that are downtown, there's no places just for somebody to sit if they're needing to rest. They've got little spikes on them. This town is not friendly to people who are in need, and especially for those with mental health issues and are needing services. They're just acting like they should just go away. And it's not, it is our responsibility to provide for people who cannot provide for themselves.
Well, this, in a real sense, Ms. Buckner, over the last minute and a half we have here, let me have you respond to this. That in a real sense, this is more than just a homeless issue. This is really a human issue. It's an issue indicating the care that the people have, the government has in reference to its people. Would that be a fair assessment? That's
true. And even though I want to say something about the mission, the mission has become an address and not a place for temporary shelter, and it shouldn't be. You know, they're not doing their job if they're not moving people off the streets, and it's not happening. The mission and both the men and the women's mission is full at night, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, not if we are doing
what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Okay, and Mr. Buckner, let me thank you over the last half minute that we have here. Not only you, but Mr. Daniel Brown and Miss CGreenlee for coming by and giving us that excellent information in reference to this homeless situation. But as we said, that we think it's greater than just being homeless. It has to do with the attitude that the government and the community takes toward other unfortunate and disadvantaged individuals.
Right.
And of course, let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning.